Good morning, you guys. How are you? My name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, My Garden and Me. I literally have the sun like beaming in right here. Sorry, we're battling with the dog. I have my plants out. It's graduation day, y'all. It is graduation day. Today, they get to stay outside all day. We're gonna find some shady spots for them once I finish watering the garden. And they are gonna go out. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. So, all the seedlings, all the dirt goes in the beds. All the seedlings are out. Y'all, I have to say, this year, my pepper game is on point. My basils, I think they need some love. My tomatillos need some love. And something ate my gingers, y'all. I don't know. So I must have put them out and something came and snatched this one. Look, these are all long and growing, and look, something ate it. Same thing for this one, because they were all tall and doing this thing right here. And over here, more 2 bicentennial peppers, and then new starts. And I really messed up on these ones. I didn't take care of them. And still no germination on my okras, my emerald and my Clemson spineless. Yeah, look at this. Something literally chomped it off. I don't know what it is. Anyways, we're still gonna plant it. Look, they're starting to curl. So I am gonna get them out of direct sun, except the peppers. The peppers seem to be handling it just fine because they're older plants. They're more established. But yeah, graduation day. They're all out of the house. So I think, yeah, the tomatoes, because they're younger plants, even though they look quite healthy, I'm gonna move them into some shady spot right now. Yeah. And then we're just gonna go around watering everything. Oh, and look at my Cavendish, my dwarf Cavendish banana. We need to plant her today. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started, y'all. Busy day today. Busy 3 days. Finally getting dirt in these beds, y'all.
No, not just push it.
You're gonna have to lift a little bit because you don't break my garden beds.
I don't want to do bed flocks. I don't give you control of the bed. The flock. You ready?
Y'all, I'm terrified right now.
One moment. You ready?
Oh, no. Oh. No, that's not gonna work.
Bill Bull Poo.
Is that a rock? Make sure it's not a rock. It's compost. It's not poo. I gave you guys gloves. You don't want to use them?
I forget. Because you keep me too busy in the weather. It's not always.
Ooh, y'all, it's super windy today. Don't know what's going on. I didn't see that on the weather, but hey now, I'm not complaining. My job today is getting those beds filled. And I am so grateful to these men that are working on my behalf. And so they're taking like a huge interest in the garden right now. And there's not a lot of complaining when it comes to helping me. So here's where we've gotten so far. This is all compost. This is free compost from my area. And so we're just lining the very bottom of the bed. I'm going to water it in, let it settle, and then we're going to put soil on top because a lot of this hasn't broken down yet. Let me show you. If you can see, there's still rock, but like not broken down stuff there. So please don't do what I'm doing. Use gloves, okay? Use gloves. So we've gotten over here. I had some twigs and stuff down here. And this stuff is kind of prickly, so I don't necessarily like to touch it a lot. But we started putting some stuff down here as well. So we lined the bottom with cardboard. Not as thick as I would like it, but it's enough. Over here is the site of the new greenhouse. I've started putting cardboard down there. And yes, I know that one's colored. I pulled off the tape off all the other ones. And my 2 older greenhouses are here. But I needed a flat area this is totally slanted down, and it would take a lot of work to get this to straighten out. I do have covers for these too. I am going to remove the cover, and I'm going to still use them, honestly, because you can't have too much space. But the really nice greenhouse is going to go here, and eventually, once everything is cleared, I got to clear that corner right there too. And here comes the boy. You need a shovel. Oh, that wheel is flat. No wonder it's so hard for you. It's busted. Baby, no. Your back. Ah. Watch your back, please. I need your back. You need your back. Watch your back. That wheel is totally flat and busted. I didn't realize that. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna keep filling, and I'm gonna keep smoothing while they do that. So let me get to my smoothing. Y'all, this thing is still hanging around. Look it. I don't know what to do with it. I think it needs to go away. I don't see it eating anything, to be honest with you. But man, anyways. Yeah. Y'all, it looks like this day is never ending. So I'm bland. I'm tired, y'all. It's almost 4 o'clock. I've been doing this since like early this morning. Anyways, I'm a bland. I told you I'm tired. I'm about to plant some taro, which is also known as dasheen. We got these from the store. They've been sitting out on my counter, and if you can see, they have 1, 2, 3 eyes on them. And we are literally gonna put them in the ground. I have 2, so the other one is right here. So it's developing a lot of eyes too. So right on the top we have 4, plus the ones that right here. I could cut that off. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna spread this out a little bit, and I'm gonna break off some of the parts, because ooh, that is a lot on one plant. So we're gonna plant the 2 big bulbs. I'm gonna cut this one off. I'm gonna cut this one off right here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one off right here and cut this one off right there. And then I'm gonna plant the 2 big bulbs in this pot. Let me show you. Look, y'all, my inspectors. Also, if you can tell, I'll show y'all, but I weeded most of this area. There's still a lot to do. I gotta plant that rose over there, and I gotta plant that rose over there, and I'm gonna move the grape plant right there. I'm gonna move it because there's no sun in the afternoon. Now in the summer it might prove differently, but during the winter I want it in full sun. So yeah, we're gonna pull that out and see. Since Princess already broke it, I'm not losing anything. So anyways, here's the pot. The manure that I got from over here, the free compost, is mixed in with old soil in here, as well as some perlite, and then I'm gonna add some just regular potting soil on top of it. But for right now, and also I put in some plant tone fertilizer in there. So we're gonna do that. See, these 3 like are right there, so I'm gonna kind of set it like that. And then I told you I'm gonna cut this off, so let me cut this real quick. Okay, hold on. Now, in truth, I was gonna plant this one in here, but it's so robust that I'm not going to. I'm actually gonna plant 3 in here, the little ones that are sprouting. And I know I probably should have let that heal over. I'm not going to. And over here too, I'm not going to. Too far down. I just want to sit down on top of the soil. This manure actually isn't all broken down yet. So yeah, we're gonna pour some just regular potting soil on that and see how it goes. I'm gonna have to find somewhere for this big one. Okay, so Y'all, I have some potatoes. I have Idaho potatoes. I have some red ones. I have some white ones. I have 2 bags that I plan on filling. And I just don't want them to go to waste, right? So, yeah, we don't want them to go to waste. So I did the same thing here. I added the compost, the free compost that I got, and then I added some of the Kellogg's that I had on hand. Oh, this one has a lot of eyes. And then I put in some perlite, and then I know what I forgot. I forgot the plant tone. Give us a second. We're gonna remove all that, and we're gonna add the plant tone before we put those back. Okay, plant tone added. So we're just gonna gently mix that in, like so. And this compost, like I said, you guys, it's not always completely broken down. It just depends on when you go and what stage you get it in. So we'll see how this is gonna go, right? Look, see? Not all broken down. But we gonna make it work, y'all. We gonna use it and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna put this one here. Let me get my right hand. Y'all, this one has eyes everywhere. I don't even know which way to plant it, but they look like they're facing this way up. So we're gonna do that right there, even though there's one right underneath there. Another one, they're facing up. We're gonna do that right there. We're gonna put a lot, y'all, because I don't have a lot of space. I really don't. Holy cannoli. We're gonna put this one on its side. That is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna put one more little one right here. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna put another one right there. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to plant, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 in here. So we're gonna fill up another bag and put 7 in that bag as well. All right, I will bring you back to show you where we're gonna put that wonderful pot, because I'm literally running out of space. Hubby actually looked at the garden this morning. He's like, it's too full. You need more space. And I'm like, I know. And y'all, I just bought another green stalk. Don't tell him. But yeah, I just bought another green stalk. So yeah. Woe is me right now. Woe is me. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get these planted. I am so tired, y'all. I literally want to just sit down and do nothing and enjoy the garden. And it's such a windy day, and it's a beautiful windy day. And I'm tired, and I just want to lay down. But you gotta get this stuff done. You gotta get it done, because if you don't get it done, then you don't have a garden. So let's get her done, and I will stop my moaning and just get these things planted. All right, so we're gonna finish up this bag right here, and when we're done with this bag, we're gonna go ahead. And the other thing I brought up, oh gosh, see, I told you, it's like never ending, y'all. Never, ever, ever, ever ending. Hold on. I have got to plant these aloe veras. I have so many. I think Jay planted out at least 10 to 12 plants this morning in the front yard. Unfortunately, he put them all the way at the top of the yard. I want them down. But that's okay. I still have more. So we're going to plant these here. We plant the taro root right there. And then I brought up my calla lily. This is a calla lily that Jay got for me a while ago. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. And y'all, I treat this plant so bad. I treat it very badly, but it just doesn't die. So I added some perlite in there. If you can see, there's new growth right here. There's new growth right here. And there's some other spots where there's new growth right there too. So basically, I'm going to throw some compost, actually just a tiny bit of compost on top of everything. But I'm going to add the Kellogg's in here. And I'm going to water the heck out of it and see what happens with it up here when I'm paying attention to it. Because if it survived all these years without my attention, 5 years. Well, August will be 5 years, so 4 years and change. If it survived this long without my attention, yo, It's the best. It's the best, the best, the best, the best. And see what I say when I am like, I told you I wanted to move the great plants. This one gets quite a bit of sun. It's beautiful, lovely. All day sun, all the time. This one, not so much, and that one, not so much. So I think I'm going to pull these guys up, honestly. I'm going to pull that one up, the Marquis, and I'm going to pull the Chardonnay grape up. And this is the Thompson seedless. So we're going to leave this one right here because it gets full sun all day long. These two, partial sun. It gets 6 hours. So maybe this one will stay. This one, I'm really for sure going to pull up because it gets maybe 2 to 3 hours. And the rose over there, I'm keeping it right there. Okay, you guys, I've been doing this all day. All day. And I am so tired. And I left my gloves all over the place. And I promised myself that going forward, I will not be leaving my crap all over the place. Because the mess becomes so much that I can't manage it. And I'm really trying to get situated. 2025 is the year that I'm going to make sure that this backyard is my oasis. And I've said that before, and I know, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I've said that before, and it just hasn't worked out. But promise that this year, oh my gosh, so good. The other thing I did today was I pulled out the June plum tree right here. So all the trees, except the banana trees, are still in the garden, and the little ones. I have 2 bay leaves that I got over there that need to come out. But I have 1, 2, 3 bananas. I have an avocado that I don't think is going to survive. In fact, I think I might I'm gonna go ahead and put that taro root in one of those pots. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I have a grow bag, but I think I'm gonna put it in a pot and see what happens. But yeah, you guys, for now, I will show you what the potatoes look like in the end. And then I think I'm just going to end the video right here. It's been a long day. It's been a very productive day, but it's been a very long day. And right now, I literally want to go inside. I want to take a amazing long shower. And then when I'm done with that, I am literally going to come back up here because I set up the solar lights over the garden. That is the last thing that I need to do. I have 1 more solar light that I need to set up. These ones are not working anymore. They chewed on it, unfortunately. So we got to get her down. But in the meantime, in between time, I do have another one. And I'm definitely going to go ahead and set her up. So tonight, when I come up here, it's going to be lit, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm so tired. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, y'all, subscribing doesn't cost y'all a thing. I am so tired. I've been working all day. Also, I planted freaking cucumbers and nothing has come up. I direct sowed them. So that's for another video. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, repeat and repent. Wow, my words are messed up today. Repeat, rinse, and repeat. Boom, right in the middle. And we're just gonna put another bunch of compost with some other of the Kellogg's on top of it. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, somebody's in my bed. Hey. Max, okay, he's not in my bed, y'all. But yeah, rinse and repeat, y'all. So now we're gonna do the same thing with those potatoes, and then we're done with potatoes for now, not for a year, for now. So that is the taro. Okay, all right. Jay was right. Like, there's a lot happening in this garden, and then maybe I should move this because this thing gets huge. But I'm not gonna lift it right now with my back. I'm just not. So yeah. Okay, I know I said bye, but I have one more task that I forgot about. I have some volunteer tomatoes all over my yard. I don't know what they are, what variety, whatever. No, not a clue. We're going to dig them up. I'm going to take you along for the, I think I showed you where they're at already, a couple of them. But this one, while I was weeding and picking up the trash and all that stuff, I found one. Let me show you where. It's such a weird spot. It's really, really, really. Yo, what is going on with my words? It's really a weird spot. That is what I was trying to say. Good gravy. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I didn't even show y'all me pulling her up. I don't know if I show y'all where she was, but let me just show you. God, I hate when I don't press record. She was literally right there. You see that big lump right there? That's where I pulled her from. So I think I have 4 more of these or 3 more of these to pull up. So we're gonna go ahead and get these in the ground. So random tomatoes, y'all, just growing all over the yard. We'll see where we get with them. Here's the bed I'm gonna place them in. This bed right here. Now apparently, according to Epic Gardening, you don't want to plant dill by your tomato. Interesting. Mine, especially when they bolt. And this is the mammoth one specifically. Guess what? She gonna be in there. Maybe that's why this bed didn't do so well to begin with, because of all the dill that was in there. But whatever. We're gonna plant her right here. Just right there. I'm not gonna plant her too deep. There we go. Voila. Hey now. Let me go get the others. Okay, y'all. So that's the first one I pulled up. Here's the second one. Lots of worms. Yeah, let's cover that baby up. This one I'm not sure is gonna make it, honestly. That one neither. This one, it was the most vigorous of all the plants, so it should be okay. All right, we're gonna water these guys in really, really well right now, because this soil is already dry. I'm telling you, this is the most hydrophobic soil I've ever had. I don't know what is up with it. So this one needs a deep watering. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sit right there, and I'm just gonna aim the hose right there and let it rip. All right. For real. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.